Dear friends, the AI token market has experienced an unrealistic boost in the last few weeks. Big companies are developing artificial intelligence and meta-universes, and cryptocurrency projects are getting partnerships with the top players in the Web2 market. What can we expect next? Will corporations invest in Render, or is it too late to buy the much-typed token now? And for those who watch this video till the end, I have prepared a little bonus. So subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get started. I have said many times that AI projects and tokens are a new narrative that simply cannot be ignored. If you started studying this aspect of the market early, you are already reaping the benefits. Even from my last video on this coin, it was possible to make almost plus 65% on the position. And I'm sure that's just the beginning. But let's take a look at what has become such a strong driver for growth and development of this and other AI projects. It's very simple. Remember in the last video I talked about OpenAI and their unique ChatGPT? They didn't stop with that AI and added another unique project to their list, Sora. And this is truly a revolutionary project that will definitely become a market leader. I suggest you just watch the videos this resource can produce. Just by using a text query, this artificial intelligence is able to produce very high-quality videos. And if you don't look too carefully, you might not even realize that it was artificial intelligence that did it. In my videos, I have talked a lot about how progress does not stand still and technology is moving very fast. To confirm these words, just watch the videos that artificial intelligence made just a year ago. Of course, after the presentation of this breakthrough AI, all tokens of the same sphere went up. In fact, not only crypto projects related to crypto began to be pumped, but also Web2 giants such as NVIDIA. Just in the last few weeks, it has gained a crazy capitalization, ranking 12th among the capitalizations of different countries around the world. And the company has gained this boost also because of its AI, which is designed to improve the work of large companies and corporations. But that's not what we're talking about. As funny as it may seem, it is OpenAI's AI that has become the main factor for such local growth of Render and other AI tokens. So let's find out what this project has to offer and why Apple sees great potential in Render. First of all, I would like to remind you of what Render is and why the project is so important. Render Network is a pioneering blockchain platform designed to revolutionize cloud computing through decentralization. By harnessing the collective power of distributed computing resources, it significantly improves the speed and efficiency of intricate operations, including the rendering of sophisticated graphics and animations. At the heart of its ecosystem is the utility token Render, which plays a pivotal role in facilitating these advanced services. Today, we will explore the intricacies and potential of the Render network and its Render token. If you need to create a render of anything from simple illustrations to complex visualizations, the Render Network is here to help. It can be anything from nostalgic images to interesting images. The concept of the project is to provide a task that is broken down into smaller tasks and processed by users with idle GPU power in exchange for Render tokens. This approach makes efficient use of excess computing power and provides a decentralized solution to 3D rendering needs. With the increasing need for GPU processing, Render provides a key solution in this area. By the way, while I was telling you this, you saw the footage that was rendered using the Render project technology. It is obvious to me that now almost all creative fields will move to AI in one way or another, because it will significantly reduce the amount of money and resources spent on creating a video image or anything else. And now, with the advent of Sora and its unique videos, the issue of rendering with AI will become even more relevant. So I expect Render to grow even more, and with the movement of the technology and the partnerships, its importance to the market will be impossible to ignore. Speaking of partnerships, I suggest we move on to the most interesting ones, because top companies are already starting to cooperate with this project, and we should definitely talk about it. But before that, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button so that you don't miss important videos about the latest crypto market news. Render has huge potential, and I think this bull market will be the beginning of a new era for the project. And I'm not the only one who thinks so. Render Network already has a partnership with Apple, which is very interesting. After all, no crypto project has ever cooperated with this Web2 giant. Just think about the level of this event. The top one manufacturer of flagship hardware has started working with a crypto project, and also that the new hyper-technological glasses can process and render images better and faster. In addition, Render is actively used for regular user videos and even renders games with this project. And it's a great indicator when a product is available to everyone and allows you to create something really cool. By the way, you can now see the materials created using Render Network in the background. In fact, Render is becoming an embodied project token that can be used immediately in the GameFi space, which is definitely a new narrative. Even GTA 6 will be released with this mechanism, so there will be more games like this. On top of that, Render will be actively used by big companies and other AIs like Sora. We will definitely see an increase in the price of the token and, in general, an increase in the demand for the project, which is definitely a huge plus. Remember when I told you about NVIDIA having an unrealistic capitalization? What if I told you that Render Network and NVIDIA had formed a strategic partnership? It seems that not only Apple sees the unreal potential of this product, it is noteworthy that the vice president of NVIDIA Omniverse is also taking an advisory role for Render, and he knows exactly what and how to do in this market. Who knows, maybe one day these big companies will want to invest in Render. I think you have already noticed that there is a lot of news about this project, so I suggest we move on to my price prediction for this bull market. First of all, it is paramount to clarify that I have personally owned the token since one of my old videos. I bought 1,500 tokens at a price of $1.30, and I am already up plus 480% on this trade. So here I am looking at a possible future price potential. By the way, just for comparison, I used this screenshot in a video about Render 2 weeks ago. And now look at the result I have at the time of recording this video. I want to clarify right away that this is not a call to action. I'm just showing you my successful trade. In fact, I made 5x on the position and will soon be partially exiting and leaving some for further growth. In the meantime, I propose to move on to my targets for the project price. My realistic prediction is $20 to $25 per Render token. If we go back to the partnerships and the importance of the fast and inexpensive rendering, I see real growth potential. Still, the technology is really cool, and the narratives of the meta universe and AI cannot be ignored. In a bull market, they will get even bigger because an unrealistic number of new users will come in. You can see this perfectly with the liquidity index. The market is cyclical, and we are now at the stage where liquidity is returning to the market. So, really cool and useful stories will be received by a lot of new users and their funds in the next 2 years. By the way, what is your realistic prediction for the price of this asset? I would be very interested to talk to you about that. And while you're sharing your thoughts in the comments, as promised, I am moving on to the bonus part of this video. I can't overlook the explosive growth of AI tokens that has occurred in the last 2 to 3 weeks. I have finally decided for myself to build a portfolio consisting only of these assets. So here I want to share my thoughts and the coins I have chosen for myself. It is important to clarify that this is not financial advice, and I will not enter these coins at the peak of their prices. My strategy is to wait for a correction and then invest. Therefore, 2 more tokens will be added to Render, so I suggest you get started. Number 1. The first in the selection is the Graph. It is an indexing protocol for querying data on networks such as Ethereum and IPFS that runs on many applications, both in DeFi and the broader Web3 ecosystem. Anyone can create and publish open APIs called subgraphs that applications can query using GraphQL to retrieve blockchain data. To date, thousands of developers have deployed more than 3,000 subgraphs for dApps such as Uniswap, Synthetics, Aragon, AAVE, Gnosis, Balancer, LivePeer, Deostack, Decentraland, and many others. Number 2. For the second token in this selection, I chose the earliest possible project. It currently has a low price and a market cap of $2.6 million. Chappies is an AI-powered plug-and-play protocol that helps build real community engagement and growth while rewarding community members in real time. This project also gives you the opportunity to make money by chatting with your friends. Now, Chappies is at a very early stage, so it is difficult to predict the future of the token, but I think it is very likely that it will grow to at least 100 million market cap. And I want to remind you that this video is by no means a financial recommendation, just my thoughts and calculations. So be sure to do your own research before you invest. And that's it. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on coin growth and new trends. Thanks for watching your Coin Post.